This is awesome. This is awesome. I love it. This is awesome. I'm enjoying myself. I don't know if you're enjoying yourself, but I am. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me?
If I'm being completely honest, I had no idea that this was gonna be my gift.
No, thank you. Hmm. Oh my god. Okay.
This came with hardware tools so that I could remove things and get the sticker off easier, but I just did it by hand. Anything else would have felt like doing open surgery on a brand new baby. Even with the way I grew up, it wasn't normal for me to take the plastic off of something until the plastic got messed up. So that said, I'm doing something totally different with this guitar already. Simply because it felt like such a special occasion that I wanted my guitar to look as special as I felt it was. I was really tempted to just leave the plastic on there at this point, but we'd already come so far,
Yeah.
and I knew I had to finish what I started. I know this isn't the most pleasant sound, but it's what I was hearing while I was taking the sticker off, so I thought I'd share. I suppose this begs the question, why were you so excited to get this guitar for your birthday? The short answer is, I've been wanting an electric guitar for the last 6 years and I finally have it. Make the story 2 seconds longer and I'm thrilled I didn't have to buy it myself. So yeah, thank you to my best friend. You literally had no idea that you were making one of my dreams come true. In fact, I've already had guitars before. I've had 2 guitars. One of them was left-handed, but it didn't work right. The other, is a perfect acoustic guitar that still works today. And I've actually used that guitar to write like a dozen songs at this point. So to run this all the way back, I've definitely known that I wanted a guitar since I was like 14. And I got a blue one, which was the left-handed one that my mom got me off of Amazon. The problem was I was not able to play it without the capo on because the first 5 um, frets were rattling. So I just couldn't do anything with them except for on the bass string. Kept that guitar for years, but I was frustrated because
Yeah.
it didn't sound that good and it had really hard metal strings that hurt my fingers. It would just kind of sit up in my room propped up to make me look accomplished or feel accomplished or remind me that I'm a musician. Well, one day when I'm like go back to my mom's house and I borrow her guitar for a bit and start playing and I realized, man,
Yeah.
I really need to get a new guitar. So I have mainly pictures of me with my guitar, and then the early videos of me with a dark blue guitar are actually with my mom's. Fast forward to my next birthday, I get a job for my birthday so that I can have money to get art supplies. And suddenly it flips, and because I have a job, I have to pay for all of my other expenses too. Don't be mad, I was simply a teenager thinking like a teenager. So the basic hygiene products that used to be covered just by me living in the house were now my responsibility. Which I was mad about at first because I felt like I'm coming, but I know it was gonna delay the return on my investment. Which is true because I was making like $400 a month. I pretty much just only wanted to trade time for art supplies. So I spent a whole year drawing, painting, writing songs, and using BandLab, buying pretty soaps, with just no functional guitar. But like I said, it's a year later, so I'm in my final year of high school, and I meet my boyfriend, who his grandpa is actually a musician. He's a bass player, and he had a collection. And what's funny is I actually never saw the collection, but one day I'm just with the two of them and we just went to the guitar shop and started looking because he was looking to get himself a new bass. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. I can come along and get the guitar that I've been, or see what guitar I would like to get. And neither of us found a guitar that day. Actually, the whole summer went by, and I still had no new guitar. My old one was just sitting there on the stand, taking up space, and I felt like it was breathing my oxygen, but I couldn't prove it. And actually, during the process of putting on the Fresh Air concert, I gave my guitar away to Jayla. She was one of our backup singers, and she was so excited. I was just like, I can't keep this from you here. Just take it.
And put all of this pain behind me.
I don't actually know what it is supposed to do. So it's just on there now. I'm twisting this thing on here, but I don't actually know what it